What's up, guys, and happy Halloween. We are going to be talking about horror movies, obviously, because this year of horror movies has been, honestly, in my opinion, kind of up and down, especially in the last few years, not only in the movie, but the TV, everything segment, right? Everything that has horror in it, anything I would say that is horror based, anything I would say from spirits, ghosts, werewolves, vampires, any kind of serial killers, like Michael Myers, Freddy versus Jason, stuff like that, right? It hit the bar very low this year. I thought that we were going to get good ones. I mean, Scream, honestly, was not that too impressive. Hellraiser sucked. Prey was okay. Uh, the Orphan First Kill, I wasn't really intrigued by that film. I didn't really want to watch it. I still may, I don't know yet. Halloween Ends was kind of a letdown in some ways, and I know a lot of people have their own opinion about these different movies, but I just wanted to kind of go into on what my, I would say, not only expectations are, but as also of what I want to see further in horror movies, and just kind of talk, what my favorite horror movies as of late have been, man. I mean, because again, if you're a big horror movie fan, I mean, either as big as I am or even bigger, horror movies, I think, need to improve. They do. I mean, it gets not only from predictable, but you gotta be sure you gotta have your jump scares. You gotta be able to have, you know, different things. And when I say different things, you gotta have something in there that you're not expecting. And especially if you're going to take on a franchise such as, things got to do with Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or Chucky or Leprechaun, something that already has depth within the franchise, or you're trying to go on to a movie that has not been touched in several years, especially something like Orphan or even Jeepers Creepers, for example. They all become letdowns, or they're just very boring, or the story sucks, or it's just something very typical, and it kind of makes you wonder, what exactly are these writers, producers, and actors doing? Now, again, you can't really blame the actors too much, but at the same time, you can blame them for their performance, but also you can blame the writers and the producers for giving them crappy writing material and them having to do their job and just go along with it. Because honestly, the horror movie franchise has been kind of just down in the dumps lately. I mean, because the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre sucked, the last Candyman sucked, the Chucky series is up and down for me, honestly. I mean, there's episodes I absolutely love, and there's episodes I don't like. I mean, there's like the main characters I don't care for. You guys already know this. You guys are already following me. Jeepers Creepers, they didn't do anything to continue the story. I mean, all you did was, the Creeper is still around, and more people know about him, and there's a cult that somehow worships him, and he's gonna eat this unborn child when he can eat hearts and among other things still live on for hundreds and hundreds of years. It makes no sense. And then same thing for Halloween Ends. Why set up a brand new character that's supposed to be a killer and not understand why Michael is not killing as much in this brand new movie, as well as he kills what, 2-3 people? Or you have a few other people that are in this film that there's no reason for them to be in this film. Same thing with Scream. It just felt very, cliche. Hellraiser, same thing. Just, you kind of knew what was going to happen in the film, and it just gets boring. Now, again, I'm going to kind of go off topic a little bit. Day Shift with Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg. I did enjoy that film, but at the same time, I felt like that it was kind of comedy horror base, if you really want me to be honest. I wasn't expecting a lot of, I would say, great, I don't want to say enjoyment, because I did enjoy that film, but there was just films where I was just like, okay, I just want to watch the film, that way I can say, hey, I watched it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where you guys know it. I mean, obviously everyone's probably been to that point where, hey, I just want to watch this film just to say, hey, I watched it. I don't want to say, oh, I enjoyed it, or it was this or it was that. I just want to say, hey, I watched it. That's it. Because sometimes you just want to get through a movie, and it may be the shittiest movie on earth, but at the same time, you just want to say, hey, you watched it, that way you can have an opinion of it. Now, there are probably going to be some of you guys out there that says, hey, check these movies out, and I just may. I mean, there's been a movie out there that you guys want me to check out. By all means, tell me. Let me know. I want other horror movies that way I can check out, because I've been very disappointed lately in the horror movie franchise. I know there's Pray for the Devil, I think, that's coming out that I want to see. I still need to see Smile. Like I said, I think Black Phone is another one I could probably check out. I think The Terrifier is another one that I've been told that is really, really scary. And again, I don't get scared easy. So, because again, I grew up on a lot of horror movies. I know what to expect. I know what to want in a horror movie to really just be, whether it is a good story, good characters, for the story to make sense, for the character's growth, or a lot of blood, guts, and gore. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways on how you can describe yourself as a horror movie fan. So overall, I just want better horror movies. I want better entertainment. I want better stories from the horror movie franchise. Again, I could go on and on all day about horror movies, guys, because again, there's good movies and there's bad movies within the horror movie franchise. I think overall the horror movie franchise, I wouldn't say is dying, but I want to say it needs to improve. It needs to be better. And there's people out there that may say, hey, I agree with you. There's many people say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And again, we're all fans of horror at the end of the day. You know, whether you're a horror fan or not, I would say if you're a horror fan, okay, great. If not, that's fine too. But again, out of my personal opinion, there needs to be better horror movies within, I would say, the next few years. Because there's nothing out there that I would say, damn, that was a really good horror movie. Because there's some movies you could say is horror, but in all honesty, it's not. I mean, I think Beast of this year is in the category of horror, and I think it was a decent film. Other people says it was not. Jeepers Creepers, like I said, sucked. Morbius was a film I think was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. There was other films, like I said, that came out through this year and even last year, I think, that could have been 10 times better. But again, we all have our expectations. We all have our favorite genres. We all have our favorite, spooks and scares to really make us go, jump or get really scared or scream or whatever, all the things that we all know that's going to make us kind of terrify ourselves, and the reason why we are, horror fans, and the reason why we want to enjoy different films. But again, what do you guys think about this? You guys are in agreement, or do you guys think that horror movies need to be improved? Do you think maybe they need to slow down? Either way, we're going to have horror movies one way or another. I just think that it kind of needs to improve, and that we need to get something a little bit more better, and something that's going to be, I would say, not only unique, but unique not only to the franchises of horror movies, but also something fresh and something to where we can go, wow, I did not think they were going to do that. Oh, damn, they had the balls to do this. Or, oh, wow, they had the something to do to where we're impressed at the end of the day. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Leave a big fat like, helps me out, helps the channel out, helps you guys out, get this video out there to more fans, horror fans such as yourselves. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you as always on the next one.